We are less than 24 hours away from Election Day, and with that comes the end of the 2020 presidential race.
But just because the polls close does not mean the debate will close on who will be the next president. As reporter Mario Carbone explains, we might not know the answer to who wins the race tomorrow night.
This year's election is no different than any other election. There is always a lag on the official certified numbers, but because of the sheer amount of mail-in ballots this year, the process may be delayed even longer. So that means it might be some time before the presidential race is actually called. In the final hours,
go to the voting booth.
Both presidential candidates are making their last pitches to voters.
I believe in an America of hope.
But just because voting ends Tuesday night doesn't mean we'll have a clear answer on who wins Tuesday night.
You shouldn't expect to have that answer, but there is a chance you could have that answer.
Ryan Salzman is a political science professor at Northern Kentucky University. He says the answer depends on how quickly mail-in ballots are tabulated in a few key states, including Florida, which is already tallying votes.
If Joe Biden wins Florida, Donald Trump, very, very low likelihood that he will be able to be reelected as president.
It's possible Florida will be called Tuesday night, giving a clear picture of the winner. On the other hand, Pennsylvania is very important for President Trump to win.
They wait until the day of the election to begin processing their mail-in ballots.
That means it'll take a few days to have answers. If the election hangs on Pennsylvania, it's unlikely we'll know the winner on election night.
I can help the next voter.
In the tri-state, timelines on counting ballots vary. Ohio has until the 18th to finish tabulating all ballots, including mail-in, provisional, and absentee. Indiana has until noon on the 16th. Kentucky is November 10th.
Ohio is going to give us a number on election night, but it's not really the final number.
David Niven, political science professor at the University of Cincinnati, says people need to be patient.
There's a round in which results are going to be based largely on folks who voted before Election Day. There's going to be a round later that night based on folks who voted on Election Day.
So what should voters keep in mind as they're watching the numbers come in?
We will likely not know the election outcome until at least middle of the day, late day on Wednesday, and I think that might still be relatively early.
Marielle Carbone, WCPO 9 News.